Hello. In the immortal words of Rodney Dangerfield, hey, hey, what can I say? What can I say? It's 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 your show. The wonderful word. That's me, the wonderful word. Okay. Anyway, welcome to the wonderful word, where we discuss uh, in this blog uh, certain things. Now, uh, if you'd like to get in on this, I feel myself as I'm some type of answer man. All right, and I don't know if you're allowed to do this or not, but if you have a concern or you have a question or something like that or whatever and stuff that uh, you would like answered, all right, I'll tell you this: you can send your question to uh, the wonderful word, care of Charles Word, 1710 15th Avenue, Phoenix City, Alabama 36867. And what I'll do is I'll attempt to answer your question, depending on no sexual content, no perverted questions. If you have if you have a concern or something like that, or something that you'd like addressed to see on YouTube, you know, drop me a line. And like I said, it's uh, the wonderful word, care of Charles Word, 1710 15th Avenue, Phoenix City, Alabama 36867. And what I'll do you don't have to give me your name. You can just give me your first name. You don't have to tell me where you are or anything like that or whatever and stuff. But I do ask, right? If you will, like I said, I don't know if I'm allowed to do this or not, but I'm going to anyway. Enclose $1, okay, to get your question addressed. Now, I feel as though to learn something, knowledge is very expensive, but $1 is worth it. So you can do that if you like. All right. Anyway, um, what I'd like to speak to you about today is um, the economy. We'll address that. Everybody's aware. Bills are piling up. If you own a house, you have a mortgage. You have to pay land taxes and such as that and everything, and stuff. If you have kids, you have to send them to school until they're old enough to, make it on their own. You save money so you can send them to school, to college, so they can learn a trade. That way, they can be productive citizens uh, in the world, wherever you are, wherever you're seeing this. And people always ask the same question: does anybody have all the answers? I can't say for exact that I have all the answers, but consider this like a radio show or a video for the people. They can send me uh, uh, a question or a concern or something like that or whatever, and I'll deal with it. I've decided, to do it that way. That way that it'll give my life meaning. So everybody has to have some type of meaning in their life, and they have to have a reason to wake up in the morning. The thing that we hate the most is going to work. We know we have to. We have to go to work. If we don't go to work, then, excuse me, if we don't go, if we don't go to work, then we can't pay the bills and we can't feed our family. Now, if you have a good, solid job, a good, solid job, and you have health benefits with your job and everything like that and stuff, and you have a budget. That's what it's called. It's a budget. Okay, your paycheck. Some people get paid every 2 weeks. Some people get paid every week. Some people have a salary, a constant salary. They get paid by the job, or they get paid, like doctors, psychiatrists, lawyers. Those are your big time jobs. People who work at fast food restaurants, which I won't mention any of them because, I don't want to have to get up there and pay royalties to them. But, excuse me, there's a lot of, in the economy today, everything costs money. Everything is expensive. The good old days are the gone old days. You can forget it. Things don't cost what they used to. For a loaf of bread, you can pay $1 at some places. You can pay under $1 at the bread store. Believe it or not, there was a time when bread used to cost $0.25, but those days are gone. You're not going to find a loaf of bread for $0.25, not these days. Not unless it's moldy and stinking and everything else. You might pay $0.25 for it. And groceries are the things that's the most expensive. When you go to your favorite neighborhood grocery store, I won't mention any grocery stores. When you go to your favorite grocery store and you walk in your favorite grocery store with, say, $200, okay, you've got to plan your meals, your breakfast, your lunch, your dinner, and snacks. Everybody loves snacks. The snack companies, the potato chips, the pretzels, the cheese balls. I could go on and on and on with this. And, the snack companies are making money hand over fist because you got your skinny people, they eat. Your average size people, then you have your obese, and then you have your, I'm sorry, I don't mean any disrespect towards anybody now, but you do have your pigs and your obese people. Sometimes it's a glands or a gene that propels them to eat. And sometimes it's they've gotten to the point where they just don't care anymore, you know. Now there are some, we use the word obese. We don't use the word fat because that's offensive towards people. So obese people, we're talking upwards from 200, 300, 400, 500 pounds. That's just sad. I mean, that is the saddest way to be, because I've watched on TV my 600-pound life, and that's sad. It is really, but there is hope and there is help for people like that, and we shouldn't make fun of them, because you remember your parents always told you the same old thing: don't make fun of fat people, because someday in turn you may be in the same shape, and you wouldn't want anybody to make fun of you. So remember, like I said, if you have a concern or a question or something like that or whatever that's plaguing you, and you can't find an answer for it, no matter where you go, I'll do my best to do a video. Like I said, I'll use your first name as long as that's all right. And all I'm asking is send me $1, you know, and I gave you the address and everything like that. And I'll give it to you one more time. It's The Wonderful Word, care of Charles Word, 1710 15th Avenue, Phoenix City, Alabama, 36867. Send me your concerns. Send me your questions or what's on your mind or whatever and stuff. I'll make a video of it and we'll cover it. And in turn, I'll help you help yourself. And we thank you for everything. And we hope this was an informative video for you. And take care of yourself and have a nice day.